Wealth Wednesday is all about the wow today here on Good Morning LaLa Land, and we've got the founder of Wow with us today. Good morning, Ash. Thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So let's start from the very beginning. Wow. Where did you come up with the name?
Oh, we just came up with the name just like that. We 4.5 years ago when we were trying to come up with a brand name, in our conversations with my business partners, we would just say wow a lot. And when we said, okay, hey, is this domain name available? Wow, product name. It was available, and we went with the flow. We started with just one single product in India, and it just caught fire, and we've gone from strength to strength from there. And we added more products. We have over 100 products now. A pretty popular brand in India, actually. Yeah.
What do you think led to that first product catching fire?
I think the Indian e-commerce market was just about taking off. So we was probably the pioneers in terms of marketing health and beauty products online in India back in those days. And we were always focused on customer experience first rather than profits. So when that happens, we respond to every email, every phone call, every social media comment. So that alone differentiated us from every other company out there. So we would say a lot. We grew because of our customers, because word of mouth, we don't spend too much on our marketing, even in India. Word of mouth, that is, friends and family, customers telling their friends and family that this product has changed their hair, skin, acne issues and so on. And then that's how we caught fire.
Wow.
And, Amazon has been a good story for us in India and in the US. And we've just, it lets you compete with the big brands, right?
Absolutely. I recently read in WWD that your sales in the U.S., though, are up 300% in the last 12 months.
Yes. We were actually circumspect in terms of will the success of our brand translate from a country like India into the U.S.? And we were pretty surprised that, the products that, especially the apple cider vinegar shampoo and conditioner, just translated. And we were always worried, but, it's worked, and as long as you have great products, your rankings will rise on Amazon, and it's actually the #1 selling shampoo and conditioner on Amazon.com in the US too.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So tell us about apple cider vinegar and why it's this miracle thing.
I wouldn't call it a miracle thing. Apple cider vinegar itself has been used for various health benefits in the Western culture and in the Eastern culture for thousands of years, actually. And obviously, it caught fire in terms of, there are a few brands which are selling apple cider vinegar as a drink for a couple of decades now, both in the US and in India. And when we started off, I personally use apple cider vinegar as a drink in my smoothies or just with lemon and honey in the morning. It's great for digestion, great for your skin, pores, and so on. But it was our consumers and our customers who educated us about the benefits for hair. I don't focus too much on my hair, so me neither. And eventually, since we are so great with customer experience and customer support, we listen to everything our customers say. And if it was one or two after we launched the drink, that is, it became the #1 seller on India. And we kept listening, and people are like, your drink is amazing. I've been using it on my hair, and it's great. It has shine. But supposedly, it has benefits that we didn't know. And once these requests became a few hundred, we had to take it seriously. Now, how did we have to differentiate ourselves from the other hundreds of shampoos being sold in India, right? So this was 4.5 years ago. So we said, we have to make the best hair care product now. So we did some market research, and took us 6 months. We said, we're going to differentiate ourselves by being the first chemical-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free hair care product in India. It was the concept of chemical-free hair care products had taken off in the US, but in India, it was just adjusting. So I think that gave us the boost that was needed on an online platform like Flipkart.com or Amazon.com for customers to compare our product with everything else and say, hey, I want something chemical free, for my skin and hair.
But someone can look at this and they see it on Amazon and it's beautiful and there's great products. There's probably so much that goes on behind the scenes.
Yes.
Like, were you always a business person? How did you learn all this?
I've been in the online marketing space since high school, I would say, but active in the health and beauty space probably since 2007 and 8. So I promoted it, I ran different brands and learned the space. But, when you first start companies, you make mistakes. But when I said I want to start something in India because e-commerce was just taking off and there was less competition, I partnered with my best friend, Karan, and his older brother, Manish, and my older brother, Arvind. And since I live in the States and, they were there, so we started off just like any other business, probably out of a garage, we started out of Manish's house. We ordered the first product. His house was filled with all kinds of products and so on. We have humble beginnings, and we just started off but my passion has been being able to come up with great landing pages. When you sell products online, it's all about communicating the benefits of your product to the consumers in an efficient manner, and I think we are good at that. And that's what has differentiated us from the other brands in India and the US.
I love that. Did you want to take us through it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So obviously, this is our apple cider vinegar shampoo and conditioner. Our apples are actually from the Himalayas. So when we launched our apple cider vinegar, I wanted it something unique. So we actually get our apples from the orchards in the Himalayas in northern India. And, we went from there. And obviously, people are like, hey, you made a shampoo. Might as well make a conditioner. So made a conditioner. And then, once you get success, you start listening to consumers. They tell you what to do next. They tell you what's working. And we are very nimble. We are quick. We travel the world looking for great ingredients, great products. We want the best for our consumers. We select the best quality products. We don't compromise on, cheap ingredients and so on. And that shows, I think. We have several category winners and top ranking products in different categories in India on Amazon, and we are looking to bring over all those products.
So what are some of these?
These are essential oils for aromatherapy, and I'm not sure if you've used essential oils before.
Oh, I definitely have
definitely.
introed myself into the oil space.
Yes.
So this is for the hair also, or what is this just for this is for getting ready, like in the whole bathroom?
Yes, of course. These are all the products.
You can just leave it in there.
Yeah, these are all the products. Of course, we made an apple cider vinegar face wash, which will, help with acne and, dryness and oily skin and so on. Of course.
And we love the charcoal.
Charcoal
Yes.
scrub, of course. We had to get into the charcoal mania when.
And
So, but ours
Picking
is
right
no
up on those trends.
We don't have any parabens or mineral oils, so it took us time to formulate this, but that's why it's the top seller on Amazon India when it comes to charcoal scrub. Yes.
And what is charcoal good for?
It detoxifies your skin. Obviously, if you have an upset stomach, people tell you to take charcoal pills. It's something like that.
So you can just have all black on your face. You can brush your teeth, it makes your teeth wet.
Yes.
To digestion.
And it's completely fine. I mean, and not in excess. It's absolutely fine for your health.
What do you think would surprise people most about creating and managing and growing a business of this size and success?
I would say you have to be patient, right? The first couple of years are never going to be easy in any business. Even if you look at the big companies that we all go gaga over, be it the Facebooks or the Microsofts or, the Snapchats of the world, they all have humble beginnings, and we generally tend to see the good years and tend to forget the early years where the founders and the partners, fight through a lot of challenges. And we've gone through a lot of challenges, Hey, when you grow too fast, how do you make sure your vendors are ready to, supply you the ingredients to make your products? Listen, it's a good issue to have that you keep going out of stock than sitting with tons of stock in your warehouse and can't sell it. We have the other issue. We have to keep upping our production every quarter because we keep smashing through our targets. It's a good issue to have. We are almost doing 20 containers a month all the way from India to the US right now. So that's a lot of logistical issues. We're trying to add smarter people. So I would say one of the most important things to do is get have people who are smarter than you,
Yeah.
so it makes your life easier. Luckily for me, my partners in India are very smart, probably smarter than me. I do a lot of the online marketing, which I tend to enjoy. And in the US, we're trying to add smarter people than me to help with the growth. So I would say it's all about team and
Speaking of, we should get a little shout out to Kate here.
Okay, marketing publicity.
Amazing. She's smarter than all of us.
She's the best.
I'm very curious, though, on what you would say about the mindset of an entrepreneur. What do you think have been like the 3 or 4 key mindsets to maintain when growing such a successful business?
Willing to accept your mistake and be humble enough to, accept criticism, both from customers and also your own teammates. Number 3, I would say, is discipline with focus, laser focus on, and discipline with your goals, right? Like you have to be disciplined through ups and downs. Don't get distracted with various projects. And number 4, I would say, is take some time off once in a while, which I don't do much. But,
Yeah, I was going to say, do you take time?
but my partners,
Sounds good.
but my partners do tell me to, and I try to get some time with my family and friends on weekends. But I think time off is important to refresh your mind and get back.
As things have become sort of gone increasingly online since you began the business,
Yeah.
have you been, increasingly tempted to increase your advertising and marketing at all? I mean, you've experienced such an unprecedented growth. It's not necessary, but
it's a linear curve, right? So what happens as you spend more, your returns on your advertising spend is not as lucrative when you're spending small. So you have to be able to accept that. But agreed, we have had, of course, marketing in India is cheaper than marketing in the US, but it's 2 different markets, so we understand that. So our marketing budgets in the US are a lot higher. And there's a lot more competition in the US, so you're competing with the big boys.
So what does something like this retail for? And can they buy them individually? How
Yeah,
does it
so
work?
of course, you can buy them individually, but we suggest you use them together for the maximum effect. So this retails for $29.95 on Amazon,
It's a great
and
price.
you can also buy it on our own website, buywow.com. Essential oils will go anywhere from $8 to $12. The face wash is $14.95. This is a great apple cider vinegar toner for your skin and for your hair. Yes, this will go for $12.95. And some of these other products, of course, we sell in India at different price points, anywhere from $10 to $14.
And what's the middle one? I can't reach that far, but that one, yeah.
This is the 10-in-1 active day and night cream. So, people in India were asking us to make products like they wanted a special day cream, night cream. India is actually catching up when it comes to, looking over to the West and say, hey, these people have amazing variations with skin and hair routines. Well, can we launch the product? And that's probably key to our success. We are so receptive to customer requests that we launch product. We take our time in launching products, but we are nimble and we're quick and we listen. And we start off small. Any new launch we do, that's one of the other key success. We start off small. We don't go out of 50,000 bottles thinking, I know the market better than the market and this is going to work. No, we let the customers decide what product is successful and what's not.
Right. And can somebody purchase the entire box?
This kit actually, we specially prepared for colleagues and friends and family for Christmas.
Smart.
We made about 500 kits and we distributed them worldwide. A few celebrities, few Instagram influencers, and both in India and in the US. And of course, we have I got 3 extra just for 3.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
A couple more extra for the
Amazing.
team members, yes.
That's so gracious of you. Thank you.
But it's odd enough that so many of you have said that you want to buy a kit. Maybe we have to launch
I think because it's a great.
It's a gift
Nimble and
idea.
quick
gift. Absolutely.
It
I
is a
mean,
great gift
yeah.
idea.
And then you can keep your makeup and stuff in it after or something like that.
Exactly,
in the bathroom.
right? Yeah.
And be
This was
wowed.
all handmade in India. We are great with arts and science. So this was all handmade metallic in India.
Wow.
is there any new product that you've that's been requested a lot that's in like R&D right now and research and development that you're working on, or?
I would say in the US, right, they wanted specifically something for damaged hair. So we're working on something with apple cider vinegar in it, but a special formulation for damaged hair to.
We both want that.
We'll test
What
that for
happens
you.
is, I think once you start styling and coloring your hair over time, it's not immediate, over time, especially women in the show business who do work
Every
on
day.
it. So we're working on that, and color treated hair, keratin treated hair, that's one thing we realized. In India, compared to the US has consumers want a lot more variations in our products. So that's something we're working on.
All right. Well, thank you so much for everything. It's beautiful, beautiful. I'm so excited to try it out. It's going straight on my counter in my bathroom
you.
for sure.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so much. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.